What is up, guys? I am here with Luke Jackson today. He got top 16 at the Salford Regional this weekend, and he has very kindly agreed to do a deck profile on his Gohan deck.
I have indeed.
So welcome to the channel, Luke. Of course, you may have
No.
seen Luke in my various vlogs before, and he will be in this vlog as well whenever I get to edit and upload that. I really wanted to do this in person, but unfortunately you had to dash off to watch the match, right?
I did. I watched. I had for my second disappointment of the day. Yeah.
What was the first?
Going out straight away.
Ah,
Oh well. Yeah.
he did well getting in top 16. So you played Gohan, which is a very popular leader.
Yeah.
There.
Paint by numbers deck. Yeah.
I think it was it 8 in top cut or something ridiculous? So this,
It was high. It was most represented by far, wasn't it?
yeah. I think it was
Yeah.
about 14.5% of the whole field, actually. Same as Piccolo.
Yeah. I was not surprised to see so many of this deck. It's just you can build anything in it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this will be the 4th profile for Gohan, and it will be the 4th different type of Gohan, as we will see. I think this is the spiciest one.
thank you. Your
So-
favorite?
I don't know if it's my favorite.
Thank you.
I'll need to play them, to be honest, to to see which one's my favorite.
Yeah, mine definitely needs some changes, but we'll go into that in a minute.
We'll have a look. All right, okay. So this is what you ran. This is U6 Gohan.
Spicy.
Yeah. So do you want to let us know how you sort of came to this conclusion?
Okay, so when the reboot leaders were leaked, our local chat was just discussing them, and yeah, to be honest with you, I don't play the game as much as most other players, but I do keep a keen eye out on anything new that's coming out, and this one is clearly very powerful.
Yeah.
Just look at it. So the leader gives you good scope. You're not tied to any deck. It's just a green leader that's generically awesome, and it's got a built-in win con, so you can put whatever you want in it. So naturally, I wanted to put in an engine that was tried and tested, i.e. the veggie one, but I didn't want it to be a typical build. So I jumped on Untap and I built a deck that was similar to this, but probably not as good. And had a few games, and I left it at that really. And then over the course of the weeks, up until Friday evening, I had 1 or 2 games with it here and there, mending little bits and bobs. And this was the final creation that I took to Salford.
Nice. So do you want to just run us through some of the plays that you can do with this? Because you've got the veggie engine there, and but then you've also got the Krillin and the Gokus, and you've got Successor.
Yes. Okay. So, do you mind if I just go through the cards one by one?
Yeah,
Is that a
sure
good
thing.
idea? Okay, we'll go from left to right. So, for starting with feet, Kamehameha. Yeah, most builds with this, assuming you're running green, will run 4 copies of this because triple strike crit plus 15k. Lovely. I also used it once or twice on the defense, sadly. So it's a nice 15k combo card to get you out of little jams. 2 focus breakthroughs. On the day, I might have played it once or twice. It was quite good in the Boo matchup. Not that Boo should be one of the difficult matchups for this card, but to say no to the 2-drop is great. And you've pretty much won from there. And obviously for Topo. Krillin as a 4 is really good because you can play it turn 1. It draws 1. It's a 4 cost for Successor once you're woke. Of course, it's a blocker if you need it to be. And it can also get you out the Goku to KO any threats that might be coming in your face. So yeah, as an all-round card for green, and especially in this deck, it's a must for me. I must admit, on the day I didn't get the Goku out pretty much at all. I don't think I got out once, maybe once. Even then, it wasn't necessary. So the Goku could probably go, but the Krillin's a winner.
Okay.
The Gohan 1-drop, he self-awakens, it's crit. Yeah, cool. It speeds up your plays. In games where they just want to survive, they know if you've not got self-awaken, and if they don't attack you, there's no way you can go off until your your third attack, sorry. By which point your opponent may have 4 energy. So yeah, it's got potential to jump a turn.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Did you think 3 was enough?
If I could change anything with that, I would probably put it to a 4, because I'll go into it a bit later, but I bricked hard on stream with loads of 10Ks and uncomboable cards, so I'd probably have more 5Ks in general. I think 3 probably was enough. That's because I have another Self-Awakener in the deck, so we'll come to that.
Mm-hmm.
Next one Yamcha, basically because why not? The one time I did try and play, well, it's a draw one. Piccolo's around, who likes to untap with Senzu Green, and the blue-green gold of this also likes to untap a lot as well. So I thought it'd be quite good for the mirror. The one time on stream against Ivan in whatever round I played the mirror, I tried to get it out, and his one-off desperate measures bounced it back. So that was unfortunate.
Yeah, no,
Right.
one of against the one of.
Yeah, so yeah, I looked at his deck profile back and I was like, oh, cool. Analyzer, I'm not sure why I put this in here, to be honest, because I'm never ever going to use the energy exhaust negate thing. But yeah, but it was quite a rush deck, to be honest. I didn't play much with the deck on untap, and I just didn't even give it much thought. So yeah, that is what it is. It's just a green-yellow energy. Right, Paragus. I went with Paragus because it just draws and gets rid of your bricks. I know that most builds now, due to Arrival and the multicolor cards, you get a lot of 10Ks in most decks, and I just wanted a way to get rid of them if need be. Hence why I didn't go with the Android 18 or whatever super combo. This one just seemed the natural choice. If you're pushing for game and you've got an Android 18, your opponent's just going to put the bricks to the bottom of the deck, so it's not really doing you many favors.
Yeah, so this one gives you a few more options and puts you on the front foot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's good defensively as well. Like I say, I knew the deck was going to be kind of bricky before I used it, but it actually served me well all day up until the top 16, where I completely bricked. Cool. So now the Cabba. The Cabba's awesome. Probably didn't see it as often as I liked. It's a shame I couldn't have made it an 8 of.
I think all Veggie players wanted this to be an 8 of.
It's really good. So yeah. So with the meta at the moment, it's very slow. If you can get Cabba to stick to the board, which in most matchups, especially if you go first, obviously on 1 energy, he's going to stick to the board. It gives you a really good board presence turn 2. And it also gives you up to 6 for your successor for your Salzano. So it just does everything in this deck. So some of the plays that you can do with Cabba, for example, 2 energy, it rests one of those with a 4-drop Caulifla, which comes up later. And you've got 6 on. You've got a double striker on the board. You've rested one of their energies / battle cards, normally energy, and it just gives you that little bit extra to put pressure onto your opponent, because they'll be expecting the triple strike. They're not expecting the double strike. If you rest their energy, it normally forces them into using sparking negates. So if you've got them on 6 and they've had to use a sparking negate, puts them on 5, that's where your double strike comes in, and you've only got to get one more triple strike through. And because it's so early in the game, they've not had a chance to build up a hand, and they're very likely to take their life. So yeah, it's just pressure. Also, in the mirror match, in one of my rounds. It was against Jordan, round 5. He played a. I later found out you don't attack in the mirror after I'd already played
Yeah.
on stream. I learned the hard way. Like I said, I'd never played a match with it, and I didn't really think much of it. So he played an Infernal Emperor Freezer and took a life without giving me any life. Because obviously it's a race to 3 life, see who can pop off first. I managed to play Cabba into a 4-drop Khalifa to rest his Freezer, and then swing into his Freezer with my leader, taking 2 life myself, which put me ahead on the race to kill yourself to pop off. So it's just little things like that that give you the edge on your opponent. The 5-drop Goku didn't really play it, but it's in the deck because when your Krillin gets popped. Right, bloody hell, I'm going on. I am going. Anyway.
It's alright.
You can edit this, right? 6-drop Broly is just a brilliant arrival target, really. So its uses include resting energy, which the deck does a lot of with a Caulifla.
Yeah.
To tap out the opponent. It does cost 2 yourself, so it might be more of a if you do have a game that goes past turn 3. But also really good in the mirror match to rest their leader. Because if it's got you to 6 on their awaken and they've restood, they're going to want to hit you for the other 3. You can rest them. That forces them to use their activate main, which they don't want to do. I learned that the hard way. I think I lost most of my games by going for it, but that's just the way I am.
Yeah, pushing too hard with the deck,
Yeah, always live and die by the sword, man. But they're risking you not having a sparking gate or a negate if you have an energy up, so most people aren't willing to risk it. I, on the other hand, will always go for it because I'm crazy. Cool. So the big thick Salzeno in the middle there. Yeah, it's a 12-cost successor, but it's played with 0 energy. Everyone knows this. Surprisingly easy to get out.
Oh, for you definitely, because you can on your turn 2 you can Cabba into a Khalifa.
Yeah.
And then turn 3 go into a Broly and Cell.
Exactly. Well, in theory that sounds great, but the amount of times I got 4-drop Khalifa from Cabba, not very often. But that's just pure luck, really. But yeah, I did it a few times. So the earliest I got Salzeno out, I took my first game actually against the Piccolo deck. I think I managed to get it out turn 3, so I didn't get all the glorious effects, but it was a quad squad that won me the game really early.
Yeah.
So I had what did I have? It was a Krillin turn 1. And then it was turn 3. Oh no. Yeah, it was. Turn 1 or turn 2. Anyway, so I had Awoken, he was a 4-drop. Then I went into a Cabba for 2 energy, into the 4-drop Caulifla to rest an energy. And then I had a yellow up to play Caulifla Troublemaker to rest his last remaining energy. Got 2 up. So I played that for 1, obviously, because Cabba's on the board. So I had 2 with Cabba, 2 with the other Caulifla, 4 with Caulifla and 4 with Krillin to bring out Cell. Yeah, it just ran really well. If I saw Salzeno, I could normally. The 1-drop Caulifla, another target for Cabba. Good in the mirror match or against any green or any decks that are running Shocking Death Ball because it sticks. So if you've comboed with a Caulifla 4-drop from your hand, it's gonna stick to Caulifla unless they're running some form of red to negate its power. So yeah, really good, and it searches out the other Cauliflas, so wicked. The 2-drop Caulifla, which doesn't see any play at all, really, does it? It was
no,
just
I mean it's a 15k, right? So it's
it's a good little beat stick. Quite a niche auto. Just rests anything, any battle cards, including barrier. So Yeah, it was nice. It's a nice little evolve target again, and playing it off Cabba, successor target. I mean, the deck does a bit of everything, so yeah.
I mean,
Okay, card.
is the one drop necessary at this point?
Is the one drop? No, just for the. I was just trying to filter the deck and get more value. I think so. Sometimes when you play Cabba, I'd opt for the one drop over the two drop
Okay.
that we just discussed.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that I know it can't be KO'd. So if I do have a 4-drop in hand and I'm against a green deck, I know that if I combo with a 4-drop Caulifla, it's going to stick on top of that Caulifla and I get to rest an energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. I'd stand by that choice on the deck. I wouldn't change that.
Okay, sure.
The next Caulifla's a really good one. So 2 cost, one yellow if you've got a cab on the board. Play it, take a life, rest an energy.
Mm-hmm.
So again, in the mirror match can be awesome for you. So you can play it, take a life without touching your opponent's life, and rest one of their energies while you're at it. So I'd up that to 4, no doubt about it.
Sure.
And the 4-drop Caulifla, I've gone over it a zillion times. And the deck's MVP, because you can get it out on top of any of the other Cauliflas, which are 9 of, just by comboing it.
Yep.
And it's searchable for free with Cabba. And look what it does. It rests an energy, man.
Yeah.
So if you're going for game turn 3 and they've got they've spent an energy or they've somehow gone energy exhaust on you, you're resting it, man. You're resting it. And it's highly unlikely to sparking by that point. So you can go ham. MVP by far. Lastly, the overarm choices. These isn't spicy at all. 3 tower, boosts the leader 5k, makes them drop a card. Boost and leave is 5k is great if you're attacking up to 3 times in a turn, so on your kill turn you want to see that. Put Bardock in there just to get more draw power. You can play it for free, really. Overarm counts as free for me.
Yeah.
It gets rid of your bricks, so what's not to like? So that's in the deck for the reasons that Paragus is in there as well.
Sure.
That's the main. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
That took ages.
That's fine. So in the side, you've got your negates in the side. 4 Shock and Death Ball and 2 Nimbus. I assume yes, because you're not mainboarding any negates. So.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
I went full Aaron Coppin on this, man. The only every time negates comes up in our chat, Aaron normally goes for a Roshi or a playable one, just so you're not bricking with it in hand. You can still combo with it.
Something that you can still go aggro with. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want anything. I just wanted to win really quick. So yeah, but Shocking Death Balls are really good negate. So I thought, I'll have 4 of those just in case for the mirror match, and 2 Nimbus, which I never sided in, because I mean, what's attacking? Nothing really.
No, it's Boo really, but I mean, you can usually handle Boo.
Yeah, Boo, they're on 6 life automatically. Yeah. And I've got 2 focus break. 2 of isn't enough, really. If you want to see it by turn 2, I mean that's pure lottery. But in the 1 Boo matchup I did have, it did come off. So I felt quite bad. I felt bad for the guy because got quite lucky there. And
you got the 3 Beerus for presumably for hand control.
The 3 beers in there because I didn't know what the hell to put in my side.
Okay,
so
all right.
That's why they're there.
Okay.
So yeah, same with the Ribrian. Yeah,
all right.
Whatever. Chuck whatever in. They look cool. Now Beerus, I thought, if Sal's about, I'll bang Beerus in the side.
Yeah.
And Ribrian, she's green yellow, isn't she? She can KO 2 things potentially. So I didn't think it'd ever come up, so that sided in either.
Yeah. Okay.
And so the last sideboard option was
the Black Marseille. Just utility. And also,
Yeah.
you can go aggro with it, take a life if you need that extra push.
Yes, yeah, that is true. I didn't use it for that. I think I sided in once against your team, played on stream, Max. Hi, Max. Yeah, and I was just scared of the cell because we were having quite a long game. I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I got one out. He popped it. I got another one out. He popped that. But I think it bought me a couple of safe turns, protected my hand. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was all right.
Sure. So, what changes would you make then?
Wow, good question.
I mean, would you keep all the engines there? So you said you would keep Krillin, but you might take the Gokus out. But it would...
probably drop Goku to 2 definitely, and have
Yeah.
a 5k.
Okay.
I'd cut down on the 10ks. I mean, most builds, it's probably got less than most. To be honest, in the current meta, there's a lot of 10ks. That which was part of the reason why I wanted to play this leader. Bricky hands everywhere. So it doesn't matter how many they got in hand, they've probably got a handful of 10ks. So yeah, that was part of the reason why I really wanted to play it, to take advantage of that. But then it come up and bite me in this top 16. I'm not sure if you saw, but that's nearly 5k. And I was like, yeah, 10k. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, so yeah, and I've dropped Goku down to 2 for sure. Broly needs to stay at 4. That's a shame.
Yeah.
And then the only other 10ks are the Analyzers, which I would change, because it didn't really come up. This deck doesn't need to charge a multicolor energy.
Yeah.
If you want to play Cabba turn 2, you play Cabba turn 2 by charging 2 green. It just depends what hand you dealt, really. Some games I'll play a yellow turn 1. It just depends what I got. I mean, in most matchups, you set the pace. You've got the power in the leader. You play how you want to play. You know.
Yeah.
Most games I played a green, followed by another green. Then if you got to turn 3, I'd play a yellow, and then I'd normally win or lose. So yeah, very minor changes. In the sideboard, I saw Royce, who came second in Swiss's deck, and he had the draft box Gohan, which self-awakens when you send it to the... I was like, damn, yeah, why am I not playing that? God damn. Turn 1 when it comes back to you, you can take 2 life.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
do that turn 1, turn 2 cover. Seems pretty strong.
Yeah, I wish I'd done that. And it's 3 for your successor.
3, so you're on 9.
Yeah, it doesn't really synergize with much.
Oh, you're on 9, and then... Oh, no, but then you need to charge a yellow for Super 17, don't you? So I was just thinking, oh yeah, there you go.
No, that's far too slow and too much energy. No, I want as much as possible from as little energy expenditure.
Yeah, fair enough.
Whilst tapping out the opponent's stuff. So it's a bit oppressive, really. But that is the way I wanted to play, to be honest. So
yeah, okay.
Might ruin everyone's day.
Well, congratulations on top 16.
No, thank you.
And
it was a pleasure to meet you again.
It was great.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Well, yeah, thank you for that, and we will be seeing you. Well, good luck in future tournaments. You'll be on the leaderboard this year.
Oh yes, get in. Do I not get to do shoutouts? Come
on. Oh yeah. Shoutouts. What shoutouts have you got?
Everyone at the locals, traveling man leads. I'm sure Greek Geek Retreat leads as well. I'd go through all the names, but you seem eager to get off. God damn.
It has been 24 minutes, to be fair.
Is it? Oh my god, you're gonna need to edit this video. Oh, no.
I'm just gonna stick it up. It's fine.
People are gonna be bored out of their brains. I'm sorry, guys. Special mention to Andy, who told me to not run such a stupid deck and go with a proper tried and tested meta deck. But he did tell me he pushed me into playing the cells now, so we'll let him off. Thanks to everyone I played and everyone I met on the day. Everyone was super awesome, honestly, and the judge team were great. Thanks to the guys that let me stay in the room overnight, because I expected to make the top 16. So I was just going to go home, but you know, cheers, guys. And yeah, I think that's it, man.
Great.
I hope everyone likes my deck and copies it. And yeah.
Yeah. I have Kappas for sale.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I probably will try it at some point. So.
Thanks, mate. But the box and winner mat that I won, I am gonna give it to Traveling Man Leeds for an upcoming event. So if anyone wants to pop down and try and win that top cut mat / a box, keep an eye on the Facebook group. There's not an event plan for it yet, but it should be up shortly. Hopefully I'll be able to make it. I might not be able to, but yeah, the winner will get the box or the mat or whatever. Yeah, it should be good.
Great. Well, thank you very much for that.
Nah, no worries.
I'll see if I can show up to that one.
Yeah, come win. It might be a secret rare. Secret rare in there.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Could be.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments below. I'm sure Luke will be very happy to answer any questions that you may have. Remember to like the video and sub for more content. And that's bye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.